Good morning, pretty cuties. What's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Misfit Vegan. When I first moved to Florida, when I saw one of these trees, I thought it was durian. You know my ass started freaking out. Okay, but this is called screw pine fruit. And I noticed these pieces of it on the floor. Kind of looks like pieces of jackfruit. And I know this fruit is edible, but of course I don't pick fruit from the floor. I'm not one of those raw vegans. But this fruit tastes kind of like pineapple, and that is the one that had all the things fallen off, okay, all the pieces. And in nature, this is how we would eat. Fruit would fall off the tree, we would pick it up and eat it, and this tastes really, really good. But of course, I'm not picking it up from the concrete floor. But this is a good metaphor for our life today. Okay, so I'm walking to the beach. Come with me to the beach. So basically, what's happening today is we are so far removed. Hold on, let me clean my camera. We are so far removed from nature that we are not living in any way, shape, or form the way we used to live. And therefore, we do not have the powers and the health. We do not have the manifestation skills, the brain power, the physical power that we once had as humans. I mean, we are so devolved, in my opinion. And I believe it's getting worse every day, every year. Because we are not living as we were designed to live. So now if you just took, I wish that noise was not happening. Okay, there we go. Manifested it. All right, listen. So here's the thing. If you just took one aspect of your life, I promise we're getting away from that noise soon. If you just took one aspect of your life and lived it the way you were supposed to be living, your whole entire life would change. So that's what my job is. My job is to inspire you, convince you, and teach you how to live a raw vegan lifestyle. Because all you have to do is change that one thing, and then you will not believe what happens. All right, so basically, what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of, if you're a truth seeker, which of course you are, because that's how we connected, you're going to have a lot of different, it's going to be overwhelming when you find out, oh wow, the makeup you wear is toxic, the clothing you wear is toxic, the environment you live in is toxic, your car, your house is toxic, your everything, all the cleaning products you use, all the lotions and all the sprays and everything in this society is toxic, right? Everything. From your socks to your shoes to your earrings to your makeup to the lip balm. Okay, your pillow, the fucking pillowcase, the floor in your house, the paint and the lead and the... But I'm asking you to focus on just the food you eat. You start there, boo. You start there. If you just... Now listen, I wear toxic clothing. All my clothing's from Forever 21 or... Honestly, all my clothing's from Goodwill. Okay, so I wear Shein, I wear, whatever they got at Goodwill that's nice. All right? I live in an apartment with mold, literally. I got a mold specialist to come in. But I am thriving, and here's why, okay? I am thriving as a 40-year-old person. I have no health problems. I said person weird, sorry. I have no health problems. I have no issues at all. Why? Because of the one thing that I changed, which is my diet. I started eating a raw vegan diet in 2011, and I never looked back. And no, it wasn't easy. And yes, there was a lot of times in the beginning where I fell off. Okay, can you hear me? The wind is crazy. Oh man, I hope you can hear me. I don't know because it's really windy. Yeah, there were a lot of times in the beginning that I fell off, and that's why I teach a course now, the Food Addiction Freedom course, which is closed at the moment because I have all my women that I'm working with. I may do another one January 1st. So if you're interested in that, send me an email because the spots fill up really, really quickly. This is why I became a certified hypnotist. So I have some courses I'll leave below to help you to go raw because I learned what works and what doesn't work over the last 15 years. And you know what never works? Juice fasts. You know what never works? Water fast. You know what never works? Restricting any fruit, vegetables, nuts, or seeds for the first 10 years. It never works. I put this on my life. If it worked for someone and they stayed raw for 20 years and they never fell off, that would be the exception to the rule. But as a rule, you never want to restrict, ever. Do not restrict your nuts. Do not restrict your fat. Do not restrict in the first 10 years. Trust me. Trust somebody who's been doing it longer than 10 years, but for real. I have never fallen off after 2011, after the beginning, okay? And there's a reason for that, because I don't restrict, because I know what works and what doesn't work for me. All right, so let's get going. I'm actually gonna walk to the store on the beach. We made it. Oh my God, the sand feels like heaven on earth. And you can get here too. You can absolutely get here too. Now, you're living in an unnatural world, so do your best, and that's good enough. Trust me. Get it out into nature every day. All right? Do what you can, use what you have, and eat a natural, raw, living food diet as much as you can. There is never a reason for processed foods, but there might be some time that you need to have a sweet potato because you're just so desperate for cooked food, and that's okay. If you absolutely need cooked food, you can cook any fruit and vegetable, nut, or seed that you'd like. Even if you want to have sweet potatoes. Okay, that's fine. That's a vegetable. But there's never a need for bread. Eat fruit instead. There's never a need to quit and eat shit. You understand me? I love you. And I'm going to see you in the next one, boo. I'm going to have a nice walk. And I wish you were here. Put your feet in the sand with me one day. Maybe you'll come to one of my retreats. I don't know when I'm doing the next one, honestly. I think I need to take a year off. Okay? Because the last retreat was a lot of work. It was a lot. And, it's hard to do things by yourself. But in reality, I'm not by myself because I have all my fruity cuties walking behind me. And I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, first of all, to everybody that was at my retreat. Also, thank you so much to everyone that is open-minded enough to not call me crazy and not think I'm irresponsible for sharing what I'm doing, that I'm never taking a supplement again. I'm never taking a blood test again. I have raw vegans emailing me saying I'm very irresponsible. But I gotta tell you, I think you are irresponsible. I think it is extremely irresponsible to recommend a supplement, especially a synthetic B12 supplement. And don't get me started on vitamin D. Don't get me started. Just order the book, Enigma of B12, Nature's Only Mistake. And there's a chapter on vitamin D. There's a chapter on creatine. Don't get me started on that shit. Rat poison. It's literally rat poison in your vitamin D supplements. Yeah, in your vegan vitamin D supplements. It's very scary and dangerous and irresponsible to recommend a B12 supplement because it stores up in the liver. It is a carcinogenic. It is not even vegan, and it's extremely dangerous and toxic. Yes, it is. It's irresponsible to recommend a supplement. But hey, you do you, boo. You took the Hippocratic Oath to do no harm, then do your fucking research. Do no harm? You took an oath to do no research. Okay? It's irresponsible to recommend a B12 supplement, and I put that on my life. Love you guys. Look how beautiful. I'll see you when I do the next one.